Hello everyone. First of all, I'd like to introduce our team before we get started. Part of our team is Daniel Berlina with over 13 years experience in graphic design and branding for the medical device industry. I myself, Yara Yalon, with over 15 years experience in marketing, various industries including medical device. We have Adi, sitting right over here, with experience in software development and architecture, and we have Dan with experience in software professional services. Basically, what we're coming to you with is a platform, a system of streamlining information and knowledge for medical professionals. When we were preparing the data and the research for this particular project, we spoke to many doctors in the country and out of the country, and asked them if this kind of a system would be useful to them. The story that I want to share with you now will give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Basically, I spoke with a doctor in Montreal, Canada, who is head of cardiology for a very large hospital. And I asked him if it's important to him, before using a medical device, if he needs to have some sort of a platform on hand where he can get the information he needs to use the device properly. What he said is as follows. Basically, when doctors work in hospitals and private practices and so on, they don't buy the medical device themselves. So they may have used it in the past, they may not have used it, and they need that quick 2 minutes before the procedure, just as a refresher, to make sure that they have the right information, the do's and don'ts. And what we've come to see is that today, in order to get that information, they have to go to multiple sources on the internet in physical manuals to get the information they need, which is very, very time consuming. Not taking that time to do and not putting the effort in getting the information increases the risk of complications and high instances of malpractice suits, especially in the US. So what we're proposing is a system where they can, on their tablet, on their phone, on their PC, get all of the information from various sources, streamlined, and use it really 5 minutes before the procedure and get a refresher of what needs to be done. So what are the benefits that our system provides are streamlined, filtered information. We're cutting down the time. Less time means more procedures that they can do in a day. It's more cost efficient because it also includes a reduction in hospitalization due to complications of procedures. And to give you a visual, basically these are the different sources, some of the different sources that they have to go to get the information, and this is what we do. We bring everything to one source, all the information to one place. Here you have a mock-up of what the homepage would look like. As you can see here, the information goes to the doctor in particular. You can see on the top right-hand corner, it goes to Dr. John. It's information that's relevant to him. It could be information based on medical devices that he currently has, how to use them, PDFs, scientific publications, anything that has to do with the medical device and the procedures. This is a mock-up of a product page. When he actually goes into the device itself, for example, here a catheter, he'll have all of the specifications. And in addition, we're giving to the manufacturer, I'll get into that more into the business model, but we're giving to the manufacturer a place to advertise more related materials and more related devices. Market research. We were doing some research on the market for medical device revenues today, which is still a very new, industry. We already have in 2012 over $100 billion in revenue, and that's only projected to grow exponentially. The niche market that we're looking at is the medical device related software, and that market is already reached over 40 billion, and this is only US statistics. We haven't yet completed the worldwide market research. And mobile related software have already reached 2.1 billion. And the compound annual growth is astounding. It's over 24%, over 22% in only the next 2 years. The business model we're proposing, I have to sit here, sorry. The business model we're proposing is a B2B to C business model. So basically we first want to offer the system itself to manufacturers, to small, medium businesses that are manufacturers. If you're thinking of the bigger ones, we're looking at Johnson & Johnson and so on, but the smaller ones, that will have an invested interest in putting their medical devices on the system and marketing them to physicians, and in turn sell the additional devices, the add-on devices, to physicians and doctors.
1 minute. Oh, great.